Okay, everyone, I'm using the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. This is Pro 120 Hertz USD. That's the KLD here. Made in China. What isn't? Tell me what isn't made in China. Of course, that won't get right. But this is the KLD. They don't make these anymore. Okay, they don't make these anymore. There's the battery. The battery I cannot get this battery charged up to its full amount. I'm babysitting it with a little charger. I don't know if anybody knows this device. So if you do, I don't have many views on this. I don't know if it's gonna hit anything. I don't have a big channel. I'm trying to get this taken care of. I've called a few places and even the old manufacturers that don't make this anymore, basically because they went out of business March something 2016 or more. So yeah, as you can see, there's a different battery pack here that was attached here. So you can see the purple that was attached to fix the battery pack, along with this here at the top with the red. The fuse is actually quite different than most fuses. This is a 48-volt system. Check it out. I don't think no one has a video of this. I have looked. I have not seen a video of the KLD. I'm holding this in my other hand. Stand by. Yeah, I don't think anyone has a video of this. I'm not trying to make this long. Sorry about the noise. Go check it out. See that? 2020, which makes it 40. It's weird. I mean, that's the fuse for it. This battery is a 48 volt 62 or 64.8 amp hour. Something like that I found on the Endless Forum site. Could try to hit up some engineers there, because this is over engineered. This device here, this KLD, I can't get it running. This is 87 out of 100, I believe. So they only made 100 of these, and after that they just they didn't go in business. Then I seen Voto Motors. If you look up Voto Motors, not Voro, I think it's V Motors, excuse me, V Motors. So it's V Motors. There is a onboard charger here. If you can see it, it's back there with the grates here. That doesn't work. I tried to program it. So that's what I need to. It's a Delta Q charger. I forget the specs, UC. So it's a 48 volt Delta Q charger. It's about 480 bucks. So the battery fits in here, and it's a pain in the butt to get the battery here. This is the cheap little charger. I kind of baby in the battery, keep it from dying all the way. I mean, this doesn't even go to it. So, and the way I had to charge, because the RXV plug on this device here, on this battery here, well, I can't find a charger that fits this RXV. And look, all these here. I mean, it's about 30 something, 39, 34, somewhere between these ports here. But it only has like 25 or 24 that actually are working. I can't remember. Anyway, this motor, it's good. I tried it with the guy who I tried it with him. He put a new battery. We put a battery, just a small little battery, and we put a controller, a small little controller, and we connected it all up here. Where's the keys? We connected it all up here, and it ran. The motor is solid. It's a starter motor. It's got all these magnets in here, and as you can see how it's made, this is a lot bigger than the other mopeds. This I haven't seen this motor anywhere. They don't, if it ever goes out, all I could do is probably get what they call a QS motor. A QS motor is kind of the only replacement. There's an inline motor, QS motor, but it's not nearly as powerful, I don't think, as this. And nowhere near or close. You know, so there's your shocks. Like, this was just over engineered. As you can see, they did this here because if they would have made one big wire, it would have been hard to maneuver, basically hard to make that flex. So they just, you know, of course, this red is actually yellow for your phase coil wires, they're called, that run to your motor, right? And there's another wire. This is more of the controller, where you get the you get more of the Hall sensor. There you go, the Hall sensor. I'll open this up, show you the controller. It's like built for a forklift. But yeah, I need some help, people. You know anyone? Engineer, pick your brain on it. I need some help. I know a little, but there it goes. Wasn't even, I think it was even locked, I'm not sure. Oh, I better not have screws on there. And I bought this adapter. This was gonna be a big project that I was gonna do, and I was gonna tackle it basically, you know, see, I was gonna be able to charge this up at a, you know, basically at a place, you know, some of the fast charging place like over at some of the gas stations or 7-Eleven, so forth. But I gotta know what I'm doing before I make sure, you know, I've worked on these before, but nothing like this. This here looks like a, you know, I looked up this controller. There's only one now. It's like $1,000. It's like a forklift controller. It's made for industrial. I don't know why they went with the Mark 1101, you know, forklift car. You know, these guys went overkill. And just for temporary, I put this on here just to do some testing, and that's how we were able to test this, because I ran this Hall connection in here to, I'm not showing you, sorry, ran this Hall connection in here to test this with another controller, with another battery, 40-volt battery, and it motor in. Yeah, it did. The problem is, this controller is a pain in the butt to program. It is quite, you got to get a disk or something, or software from someone. And I think I'm running out of time. I'm talking a lot here. This is it shouldn't be an 8K video, hopefully not. But yeah, it's hard to program. It's a pain in the butt. And yeah, anything you know about a KLD OneDrive, if anyone knows, anyone else have one of these, what did you do? You know, it'll be helpful. I don't know too many people who do, because they you know, this was 10 years ago. So, but as you can see, I cleaned this up. This was just sitting at someone's place, and I said, hey, let me just snag it. You know, and it wasn't much for me to buy it, but the problem is, as I told you, it does not work. It's just a project I wanted to work on. Basically a nice piece of trophy toy here, sitting here. Just sitting here. So yeah, anyone who knows, if you know something, this is not going the way it wants, let me know. Okay, I got his camera going everywhere, everyone. This is my first time, so bear with me. Bear with me. I don't have no stick or anything. This is definitely newbie. Okay, look at me. I'm definitely newbie at this. You know, you can give me all the comments in the world. It's fine. But yes, this KLD OneDrive system, as you can see, yeah, I don't know. You know, I cleaned this up. It had like a lot of spiders in here. I've cleaned this up very, very well. What happens is nothing turns on. Nothing turns on. Even with the battery connected, nothing turns on. The battery is not charged enough yet. The Delta Q battery is separate from the system, really. You know, but it is to plug it up and get it going. But mainly that's the controller, you know, your battery. You know, those are the things that when you turn the ignition, and of course I don't have it in here because I already tried this many times, but when you turn the ignition, boom, you know, nothing comes on. The guy got this to come on, everything to come on before. He doesn't remember how. That doesn't help me. So long story short, I made this a 10-minute video now, trying to explain to you all, have you ever seen a KLD OneDrive? Over-engineered scooter here, 13-inch tires, you're looking at 13-inch tire. This thing is supposedly, and I'm not, you know, knocking what this is saying, but it's supposedly saying it's, you know, it's supposedly saying down here that this thing, it weighs 632 pounds. Of course, with the battery, it's about, the battery's about 58 pounds or 50 something pounds. So you take that off, it's probably about 577 pounds or so. That's my guess. But there you go, everyone. I'm gonna get this video, get off this video here. KLD oneDrive. There you have it. Yeah, if you have, anyone has one of these, tell me what you ran into, tell me what you did. If you don't, what are your suggestions? And I appreciate it. Appreciate your time. Appreciate who you are, what you're doing out there. And if you're not doing anything, hey, that's fine too. I guess there's a quote in one of these spiritual books that says, you only have to be what you're being now at this moment now. So, hey, there you go. KLD oneDrive, over-engineered, company's out of business. What do you think, everyone? Get it to the junkyard? All right, later.